When the Midheaven MC of one person falls into the sixth house of another in Synastry, we witness a profound intersection between destiny and duty. This is not a placement of whirlwind romance or ethereal escapism. It is a grounded, earthbound karmic contract centered on the refinement of the soul through service, health, and the daily grind. In karmic astrology, the Midheaven represents our highest social calling and public reputation, our North Star. The sixth house represents our sacred labor, the routines that keep us whole, and the way we humble ourselves to be of use. When these 2 points merge, the relationship becomes a vehicle for manifesting spiritual purpose through practical reality. The mirror of refinement. At its core, this overlay suggests that the MC person acts as a catalyst for the sixth house person's self-improvement. There is often a sense that the MC person's very existence or public status highlights the cracks in the sixth house person's daily life. This isn't inherently negative, though it can feel intrusive. The karma here is one of polishing the diamond. The MC person often enters the sixth house person's life to provide a structural goal for their labor. The sixth house person may find themselves working for the MC person's legacy, but in doing so, they learn the discipline required to master their own lives. This is a classic master and apprentice, or healer and healed dynamic. If the connection is imbalanced, the sixth house person may feel like a subordinate or a servant to the MC person's ambitions. However, the higher vibration of this karma is the realization that small daily acts are the building blocks of a great legacy. The debt of service and health. Karmically, this placement often points toward past lives where these individuals were bound by a shared task or a medical necessity. There may be a lingering feeling of owing the other person a specific type of labor or care. In this lifetime, the MC person's career or social standing might depend heavily on the sixth house person's support. Conversely, the MC person might provide the sixth house person with the necessary routine or work that keeps them mentally and physically healthy. There is a strange symbiotic loop. The sixth house person provides the foundation, the fuel, and the MC person provides the direction, the engine. If the sixth house person neglects their well-being, the MC person's public path often suffers, suggesting their fates are tethered to the physical reality of the body and the workplace. Transmuting ego into mastery. The most challenging aspect of this synastry is the potential for resentment. The sixth house is a cadent house, one of hidden preparation, while the MC is the most visible point in the chart. The sixth house person might feel their hard work goes unnoticed, while the MC person reaps the public rewards. The karmic lesson here is the dissolution of the ego through service. The MC person must learn to honor the invisible labor of their partner, recognizing that their success is not a solo act. The sixth house person must learn that their value is not defined by how much they do for the other, but by the quality of presence they bring to their tasks. When this is mastered, the relationship becomes a powerhouse of productivity. They can build empires together because they have mastered the boring, difficult, and essential details that others overlook. The professionalized bond. Often, these two people meet in a professional context or through a shared interest in wellness and self-optimization. The karma is often fulfilled when they collaborate on a project that serves the greater good. They aren't just together to enjoy each other. They are together to produce something. Whether it is raising a family with military precision, running a business, or navigating a complex health journey, the relationship functions best when there is a shared to-do list. The bond is cemented through the shared satisfaction of a job well done. This is the karma of the harvest, reaping what has been meticulously sown through shared effort and mutual sacrifice. The MC in the sixth house person's chart asks a pivotal question. How can we turn our daily habits into a legacy? It is a call to find the sacred in the mundane, and to recognize that being of service to a partner's path is a profound way to evolve one's own soul. When the Midheaven MC of one person falls into the sixth house of another, the flavor of that service and shared duty is dictated by the zodiac sign governing that house cusp. This sign tells us how the work is performed and what the specific karmic atmosphere of the daily grind feels like. Fire signs, the karma of inspiration. Aries, the relationship is energized by a shared pioneering spirit. The karma here involves taking bold risks in daily life. The MC person pushes the sixth house person to be more assertive and courageous in their work habits. Leo, this is the karma of sacred play. The daily routine must be creative and dignified. The MC person acts as a manager or muse, helping the sixth house person find joy and heart in the tasks that usually feel like chores. Sagittarius. A quest for truth through labor. The karma involves expansion through teaching or travel. The sixth house person supports the MC person's grand visions by handling the logistical map of their adventures. Earth signs. The karma of manifestation. Taurus. This is a very grounded physical contract. The karma is about building tangible security. The focus is on the sensual side of work, comfort, steady income, and the physical health of the body. Virgo. The most natural and intense placement. This is the master craftsman karma. There is a heavy emphasis on perfection, health, and hyper-organization. The risk here is being overly critical, but the reward is total efficiency. Capricorn. This feels like a business contract. The karma is old and heavy, requiring great patience. These two are meant to build a legacy together through sheer endurance and long-term planning. Air signs. The karma of communication. Gemini. The daily life is busy, talkative, and mentally stimulating. The karma involves the exchange of information. The sixth house person may act as the assistant or editor to the MC person's public ideas. Libra. The focus is on harmony and the art of the deal. The karma is about learning to cooperate without losing one's identity. The daily routine must be aesthetically pleasing and balanced to avoid burnout. Aquarius. An unconventional or rebel work dynamic. The karma involves social reform or technology. The sixth house person provides the unique technical support that allows the MC person to be a visionary in the public eye. Water signs. The karma of emotional labor. Cancer. This is the caregiver dynamic. The karma is deeply nurturing and protective. The sixth house person provides the domestic and emotional stability, the roots, that allows the MC person to reach for the fruits of success. Scorpio. A transformative and intense bond. The karma involves shadow work, or healing through crisis. The daily routine is never superficial. It involves deep psychological or physical investigation and shared secrets. Pisces. The karma of the humble healer. This is a spiritualized work dynamic where the sixth house person often makes silent sacrifices for the MC person's calling. The challenge is maintaining boundaries in the midst of shared sensitivity. Subscribe to Karmic Synastry channel and be one click away from checking your relationships from karmic perspective.